Hello, everyone. Just went ahead and started it up in the middle of a game. Decided last minute to just start streaming, so we here. Opponent's kind of going in. Not really, but they were doing some stuff, so we're going to go Samurott. We attach the second energy to the active, and I think it's just best we just research here. I don't really need to get their hand down, any I don't really feel. There's the Bidoof, and there's a way into our Samurott VStar. So we'll go ahead and get that. We can get an Absol going. I think that's we can probably go Absol, and then next turn we can look to Barrel and get some stuff really working for us. We could just go ahead and Mooncleave Star, because we're just going to go ahead and KO this Magnezone. So this will just help us spread out some of that damage a little bit. And then we'll hit for 110. If our opponent attacks us, then we have another 20 damage that we're going to spread to them if they attack the active. So that's always good. Let's see what they are going to do. So we're going to Trekking Shoes. Crystal Cave. Just trying to get the last little bit of stuff ready for my get ready to stream. So he's gonna do 120, and then we do 20 to it. Okay. So we did get a Trekking Shoes from our prizes. I think it's best we just go energy here. We'll go barrel, and then we can Trekking Shoes ourselves. Do we have anything? No, we're not gonna add the dark patch to our hand. We don't really need it. We don't need the battle VIP pass, even less. But so we're gonna go ahead and research here. Okay, so there's another V star. There's a Rufflet. I think it's just best we just move off the damage counters. We'll put one there because we don't want to pull off too many. We want them to be as close to KO as possible, of course. So we're gonna go ahead and hit for 220 damage onto the V star. So we are off by 40, which can be gotten to by Braviary Alakazam on our following turn. Now we're off by 60. That's a little bit annoying. We need to get a counter stadium in the deck, 1000%. This Crystal Cave is really giving us a bother right now. I mean, either way, we could still come in, hit with the Absol. They're only gonna hit. They're gonna hit for. Oh, that'll be 280. So yeah, they'll KO this. They'll get an additional 20. That puts them to 230. How much does this heal? It heals exactly 30. That's really annoying. So put that there. There's a Raihan. And if we rope, he definitely puts up the Jirachi. It's a bit unfortunate, but I think I have to do it like this. Otherwise, we're just not going to make any sort of progress as far as damage goes. So I think we're going to have to manually retreat. So what are we going to get off this? I think it's probably best that we get the helmet. I think that's fine. We put the helmet down. We're going to move one damage counter off of this Dialga. We're going to manually retreat into the Absol. And then we're going to... Oh, no, we're not. We're not. That's a lie. I should have moved 2 off, but it's fine. It's fine. We have for 220 or 120 here. We're going to draw first before we go ahead and... So there's a switch. So I think it's best we just go 120, take the 2 prizes. We have game on board, so that is also something to keep in mind, that all we have to do is KO what's left on the board. Now they're of course going to continue to heal themselves up, which is not the greatest, for us at least. So it's my turn. He's just going to try and stall out here. Makes sense. So Bidoof, we don't really need it. Don't need the doof right now. The thing is just we just switch into the Samurott and we boss that. That in case we need to retreat. Do this, grab nothing, we'll leave the energy in there. Go ahead and barrel, draw 2. So there's a rufflet. Put the rufflet down. We'll hit for 110. So he's going to go ahead and switch. Put the Jirachi up. Makes sense. So I think it's probably, we could just keep attack. Well, we couldn't keep attacking with the Swablu because it won't make any. Boom. That's how you do it. And then we hit for 220 here. Take 2 more prizes. And then on the following turn, it just doesn't matter. We can just hit our opponent's Jirachi for 110 and take the last prize. So that was a little bit annoying in this deck, the cave being able to sort of mitigate both Braviary and Absol's attacks, and keep us from being able to utilize like the Alakazam and things like that. So what is he gonna do? What are you gonna do now, big boy? Hits double tails. And then just to avoid any extra things that our opponent's going to try and do, we're just going to hit for 110, tell our opponents to cry about it, take our last prize, and say good day, sir. So I think this deck, or this variation of the deck, is a little bit different than the one I was playing on stream yesterday, or rather this morning. Um, so what's different about this one is the fact that we're still playing the Samurott V and VStar, of course. We're still playing the Absol and the barrel engine with the Alakazam. I did drop the Hawlucha for space to make space for two line of Braviary and Rufflet, because it just gave us more like the ability to be able to just hit everything for 10 and then just bypass any bench barriers or Manaphy's or things like that with Braviary is super, super strong, and this helps you KO the Manaphy quicker, so that way you can get back to using things like your Absol to continue to spread damage if that's the route that you're trying to go. Um, but yeah, if you hit everything with Absol, then you Alakazam one energy onto the Manaphy, that puts it at 20. You then Braviary, that puts it at 50, and then everything else has 40 except for the one that you remove the counter from. And then at that point, you just on the following turn Alakazam move two counters to the Manaphy, KO it, and then boom. You can obviously, Samurott V to put the initial 40 down on it as well, and then you could actually just Samurott VStar into a Braviary attack, and that will also KO a Manaphy, which is actually insane. Um, we are playing a couple Arvid in here just to give us the ability to get for like Rocky Helmets. Dark Patch is always good to grab. Energy Search, things like that. We're playing the Raihan. Um, Playing some Spreaded Judge Research. We're playing one Serena and double Boss. I felt the Serena doubling as a draw supporter just kind of makes it worth playing as a one of. Plus, sometimes we do just need to get rid of the VIP passes. So we are playing that and get a couple Nest Ball, Ultra Balls, regular stuff, 10 energy. Hawlucha would be useful in this deck. It was very useful in the last variation of the deck that I was building, but I just don't know what to cut. I could probably cut one Energy Search and play the one of Hawlucha. Is that the way to go? We could drop Trekking Shoes completely and put in a couple other useful cards. Um, hmm. So we'll go Halucha. And then we'll go over here. Wasn't really feeling like we were missing out on energy. So I think we'll just drop one energy retrieval. Or energy search rather. Yeah, we'll try that. Just to have the Halucha to get that extra 2 damage counters can be pretty. That can matter in this deck for sure. So we are going up against something that is playing Psychic. It's Lost Fox. Alright, well, this is a rough one. So I think it's just best that we do. Hmm. So we're just gonna judge them, of course. We'll add the Arv in the hand, that's fine. That'll get us something next turn. We can get the barrel here. And we already got a Samurott, so we can just grab the Rufflet. Spread damage to everything. And of course, Comfy is not weak to dark, but that is fine. So I think we could, if we need to, just Arvin, grab an Ultra Ball and a helmet. Throw the helmet down on Eerie. We can go ahead and draw some cards. With the barrel. See what else we draw here too. Just gonna switch, probably just attack with the cram. Okay. So right now they're sitting at 6. It's a little worrying. Real fun to play against this deck in casual, you know. What do we draw? Energy. The helmet, get the Ultra Ball. Go helmet here. Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. Go ahead and grab the barrel. Go barrel. Barrel draw. So dark patch and a nest ball. We could go nest ball. Dark patch. Switch. Hit everything for 10 again. So we really just need to see like energy plus Samurott VStar plus something else this next turn. Dark patch, energy, Samurott VStar. Or we need to see the Braviary. Plus at least like one of those 3 pieces for us to really be on course. 2 of those to be really on course. Let's see. Well, there's one energy, so we place the energy down. I'm just gonna go ahead and boss, pull this up. Just to, empty cards. Okay. So we go this, get rid of that, get rid of that. Next turn we can get Dark Patch plus, well, we can get Dark Patch really. I think we just grab Braviary. And then we're gonna hit everything for 3. Just gonna chorus. Where is our researches at, man? This is wild. Now I need to put research back up to just drop the Arvin. Maybe the Arvin's not really worth it, as I thought it was gonna be. Now, if they whiff an attack, which they shouldn't whiff an attack, but if they do whiff an attack with the Giratina, which, yeah, they're not. Unless they're just going to detach too. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see what we can find on this turn. There's a judge, so we're going to play that. We're going to go ahead and judge first. There's an Holucha. So what are they at? They're at 4, 4, 5. We'll go Holucha. Put 10 there. 10 there. And then we'll have a barrel. There's a dark patch. Man, bro. Probably lose just because. Oh, man. We'll put up the Holucha. Prizing the Radiant Alakazam, that really scuffed because we would have been able to be taking prizes this whole time off these compies. Of course, he goes after the V-Star. We lose. Go play Lost Box in ranked. Stop playing meta decks in casual. I don't understand why people just literally have to be such incels that they have to do that. Go play the deck in fucking competitive. Go play it on the ranked ladder. So annoying, man. So dumb, man. Like, imagine being so trash that you're not good enough to play a meta deck in ranked, but you're too cool to play anything with actual brain power behind it. Not that Lost Box doesn't take brain power, but I'm talking about the list itself. You copy pasted the list from a top 8 at a regional, and now all of a sudden you think that you're a top tier gamer. Think that you're James Cox or Alec or Austin Mahone. So we get the Bidoof, get the Absol, and then we'll get this and the Rufflet. Do this. Energy Search, that's good. Go Energy Search here. That there. That there. And pass turn. So this is weak to dark, which is good to know. So I'm guessing maybe Zorobox. So he's going to go ahead and get himself another Hisuian Zorua. Go Path. Makes sense. So I think it's just, we'll just go ahead and put the V-Star up. And I think it's just, we just go research. There's the barrel. Get another Absol down. Put a helmet on it. And then we'll 220. Take a prize. Get on the board. Get out of here, Sui and Zora. What do you think this was? I'm saving these because if they do go Sui and Zora arc, then I can switch. We can also go ahead and judge them this time. It would have been probably safe to judge them last turn, but it's fine. So he gets rid of an energy like a nerd. He's not even playing the good but does. Look at you. We'll judge him. Dark patch. Do 10 to everything. 20 to the active though, which is super sick. Hmm. Well, so I think we just continue to spread. If we had an out to this path, that's something that we do need to add into the deck, is something to out the path. I'm not too worried about losing this Absol. So we'll just go ahead and research. There's another energy. And we're going to hit for 240. I think if anything, we just go energy attach, retreat. Energy attach, retreat, put up the Braviary. Put this down, spread some damage out. So we're going to go damage here, damage here. Let's see what we got in the prizes. Maybe Worker might be good in the deck. I don't know yet. Sure, we'll add the boss to hand. We'll go Eerie Cry. Put some damage around. Now, we could go Alakazam onto the Hisuian Zoroark. Oh no, we can't Alakazam right now. That's right. That is right. Put up the Samurott. How many dark patches? Oh, we still got use of 2 dark patches total. Bring up the one that doesn't have any damage counters on it, just to make it easier on ourselves. Take another prize card. And that will put us with an Ultra Ball. I don't think that gets us anything yet. But we can just thin out the hand, play it out like it's a Mew hand, and then just Bibarel, get some cards back. Well, there's an Absol attachment, which is kind of huge. So we're going to go ahead and manually retreat here, bring up these, pitch off a couple cards. What do we got left? Nothing really, Pokemon-wise. We'll just draw 3. There's a Dark Patch, so we'll go Dark Patch. And we can put that here. And then we could, well, let's see what we have left. Arvin will grab Dark Patch. We do have a Raihan and an Energy left. This, put an Energy there. Hit for Eerie Cry. So that takes 1 KO, 2 KOs, 3 KOs. That's game. Let's go, Brandon. And that's how you beat The Hisuian Zorua. Zoroark. I mean, just beat up, the baby version of the Zoroark. And now that's how you beat the deck, guys. You just pay manual retreat and have the backup attacker. I will say that that's one thing about this deck that I really enjoy is the fact that you do have the ability to have an attacker that does not cost any energy. If you guys would give me just a moment. I am back. Run another one. That one went pretty well. Of course, this isn't, the most competitively viable deck, at all. But it's just pretty cool, pretty fun to see it work because, well, I have 2 gold Samurott VStars and I've never used them, so. And also, I think just the idea of just spreading damage everywhere is, pretty interesting to say the least. It's different from just playing the normal old, oh, I'm gonna get 10 cards in the Lost Zone and then use Sableye. You actually have some thought that you're adding into it. And plus, with like the weakness of the Samurai is really cool. Just the fact that it is grass weak instead of something like fighting weak. So we're going up against somebody with a blinged out Miraidon deck because he's too cool to play in ranked. Because he knows he'll lose ranked points. So he has to play against people that aren't playing even competitively viable decks. So we are going second. To give us a chance to go ahead and use that Halucha, get some energy or some damage down. We can go Nest Ball, grab a barrel. We'll save the Ultra Ball for the next turn. Throw down the energy. Use Energy Search, get another energy. So he's going to tandem unit, and then he's going to tandem unit again. I guess he's playing Magnezone. Wouldn't surprise me. No, he's playing the Raichu build. Alright, so I think let's see. I think it's probably best we just go for Bidoof right now. In all honesty, we'll put that there. Throw this down. Yes. grab an energy. And that hand kind of got us into everything that we really need. We'll force them to have the boss. Send up the Halucha. Next turn we can go Samurott, put down damage on a Miraidon, switch 2 of those damage counters over to the other, place the energy down on the V-Star. Then we can take 2 prizes. Jump out ahead of our opponent. Because really, I think the quote-unquote secret of this deck is to just KO Raikou, KO a Miraidon, or, along the lines of KOing Miraidons, Raikous, Raichus. So what are you going to do? You're going to Lightning Round? Okay. That's cool. So we'll put up the Samurai V. Now, put that there. Place down the energy. Judge them. Have we not seen a barrel yet? Okay. So, use Cleave. Place down the energy there. Then use Alakazam. So now all of their attackers are within 1-hit range of the Samurott VStar. So we're going to take our 2 prizes here. They don't have a Pokemon really ready as an attacker yet. There's a Barrel. So we can go Barrel. We can bring they just go ahead and put up the Raichu. Probably going to try and set up and hit with, so they could go 2, 2, or 6, 6. That's 12 to 40. So they would need manually attach to the Raichu, use Ampharos to attach, and have an electric generator to 1-hit KO. Or not Ampharos, but Flaffy. Do they have the attachment for the Flaffy? They do. That's unfortunate. So now we just need to go in and get... We could just continue to go in with the... Well, I guess it just depends on what we actually get. So I guess they take this KO. Oh, they're going to heal some. That's rude. Makes sense, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just enough, unfortunately. So maybe we can get into a good old-fashioned Braviary. We'll go ahead and put up the Absol since we do have access to the beach court. If anything, we can just manually attach and then attack with it. Man, that deck is busted, bro. Imagine playing that in casual, though, you know? So put that down, put down the rufflet. Do we just attach with the energy here? Probably. Serena, pitch everything. We probably lose because we have no way to get into a Samurott. Alright, bro. Alright, I guess I'm just, not able to play anybody playing anything creative. Everybody wants to just be the next EUIC winner. In casual at that, they're not even good enough to play in ranked. They want to play tournament topping lists in casual. And I know that that list is a tournament topping list because I literally play pretty much the same list verbatim. I actually made changes and I play it in ranked. So what are we gonna face now, huh? Lugia, Lost Box, Mew, Gardevoir. What you guys gonna play? So this is an actual, good start here. For the most part, we would like to have a better supporter in hand than a boss right now, but Arctina? There's a Bidoof. Is it Arctina? Path and research. There's an Arceus. Let's see it. There's the DT. There's the Tina. Look at him go. Look at him playing competitive deck lists in freaking casual, bro. Imagine. Oh. See what we got prized. Yeah, I think Sinnoh is probably needed in this deck. Well, we already got the barrel, so we're pretty much judge proof for the most part. If they take the KO, well, they'll definitely take the KO because they still have V-Star power. I don't like that. Yikes. I think we're forced to just go Samurott here. Still hasn't V-Starred either. Imagine, bro. Um, Use that. Get an Absol. I don't see a world where we actually win this, but I'm trying. Because we're just going to have to let him KO this. Bruh. Alright, you know what? I'm going to bed. Clearly, people are just too big of incels to actually do anything but play ranked decks in casual.